This is an easy answer because there is an outlying case. I actually just talked to a gentleman about 2 months ago. I've been working on his account that had over 900,000 transactions in 2025 through bot trading and doing futures contracts. And we were able to substantially reduce his bill. Very happy customer, and he was able to leave us a review. So that was definitely the highest transaction count I've seen by a country mile. And being able to help him out, I mean, it's really validating, and what we do is helping people.
Accounting crypto means thousands of transactions, fluctuating prices, multiple wallets, exchanges, and bank accounts. One mistake means inaccurate reports, compliance risks, and wasted hours. CoinExBooks simplifies it all. Seamlessly import transactions, automate categorization, and get real-time insights, fast, accurate, stress-free. CoinExBooks, your solution to the chaos.
Hi everybody. Welcome to the Web3 Accountant Radio Podcast. Today we have James, Head of Partnership CPA from Count On Ships. Hi James.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, it's very good, very happy to have you here today with us. And I've heard some amazing numbers from you with regards to the amount of taxes that you are able to save for your clients, or some of the issues or headaches that you are able to solve for your clients. Can you share some of them?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a really great start to 2025. And so far, we've actually saved our clients a combined $50 million in tax savings. And yeah, we have clients rolling in the door, and things have been going very well.
I see. Well, what is your most memorable case that you have solved in 2025?
Oh, there. This is an easy answer because there is an outlying case. I actually just talked to a gentleman about 2 months ago. I've been working on his account that had over 900,000 transactions in 2025 through bot trading and doing futures contracts. And we were able to substantially reduce his bill. Very happy customer, and he was able to leave us a review. So that was definitely the highest transaction count I've seen by a country mile. And being able to help him out, I mean, it's really validating, and what we do is helping people.
Well, what's the difference between you guys or other CPAs or tax advisors? I'm sure you guys are not the only tax advisors in San Diego, USA.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely a great question. What really sets us apart is we specialize, and we do have a few great competitors nationally and internationally, and we're all in the same ecosystem. We're all friendly with one another. But we have found that us specializing in the crypto space specifically has been super beneficial, because as CPAs, we are trained, of course, on all taxes and all formal accounting issues. But we found crypto to be very counterintuitive to the way we're trained. So we see a huge value add in just specializing in crypto, because we like to be an inch wide and about 10 miles deep, because things can get very complicated dealing on different blockchains, different layers, different technology. And that cost basis visibility gets really muddled. And we see a lot of firms try to handle crypto taxes and do it wrong. And then those clients end up in our ecosystem. So now we're able to actually partner with CPA firms and be an extension of their client base, because we don't do individual taxation. We want to be a keep your CPA service and make their job easier to service their clients.
I see. So in such cases, when a client reach out to you, and the taxes have been maybe not filed correctly in the last year, what happens next?
Yeah, that's a great question. So fortunately, with our American clients, they have a 3-year look back period to reclaim overpaid taxes. And the reason I say that is because the majority of time, we find most of our clients have overpaid taxes in the past. If they're using 1099s off Coinbase or any centralized exchange, or they do a lot of liquidity pooling or yield farming, things of that nature, they're often overpaying capital gains tax. So we take their entire trading history, all their wallets and exchanges, and we stitch it together so it's complete and accurate in the eyes of the IRS. But more importantly for the client, we optimize it and properly assign everything and tax loss harvest, so we can give them good news at the end of the day. And they take our tax reports and they file a 1099-X with the IRS, and they're able to reclaim money. And we see that frequently, and that's why we've had such an influx of happy customers.
I see. So for crypto taxes, has it become harder?
Crypto taxes by nature, by the letter of the law, has not become harder per se. However, the increased popularity of decentralized exchanges and perpetual futures contracts, things of that nature, a lot of meme coin trading, all the kind of fringe stuff has become so much more popular that it's become more complex and required more specialty. So that's a yes and a no answer. So yeah, I would say yes. It has become harder because of the popularity of those vehicles.
I see. You know, when you mentioned that it has evolved. What I see is that Bitcoin prices has gone up quite a bit, and crypto prices generally in the last 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, crypto, the volatility, fortunately being in the tax realm, any volatility is good for business. However, we like to see our clients win. We really pride on ourselves on helping our clients win. So, especially with the new administration, there's been a lot of volatility in these asset values. And whenever there's movement, there's an influx of customers because it creates taxable events.
I see. So since now that you mention it, in 2025, Trump came on board, and I could see that there were quite a number of digital asset roundtable being held, and there's a lot of buzz going on. Trump even launched his own meme coin. So,
Mhm.
on the ground in San Diego, how does it feel for you? Is there any change in, the way businesses are being carried out, or, how has it affected you?
Yeah, most definitely. So it's not directly related to Trump. It started at the end of 2024, where the IRS released Revenue Procedure 2428, and they required the switch from universal cost tracking to wall-based cost tracking. And in so, going forward in 2025, brokers are supposed to release a 1099 DA form before the trade, which, to be quite frank, is great intentions. The IRS is just trying to get a handle on visibility and taxation, but not practical for the client. So there's been a lot of panic on making that switch, and that's a lot of the stuff we've done for people too, is reallocating those portfolios so they stay in compliance.
Wow. From universal basis to wallet basis, I have heard quite a bit of it. Sometime like you mentioned, end of 2024. So it's currently being practiced now, and you are doing the switch for your clients.
We're doing the switch to build the infrastructure so that they don't have to come back next year and do the reallocation of their current holdings. So they're good to file in 2024 under Universal. However, in 2025 onwards, that's going to change. So we help them prepare for that.
I see. Okay, thanks, James. So the last one is, what is the favorite part of your work? Because I actually look through what you have done in the past and kind of identify with you, being an accountant, going through, doing different job aspects. So like nowadays, what is the favorite part of your work? But I do see that you enjoy it deeply through, these few minutes of podcast. Like the emotions radiating out of you is very different from the emotions radiating out of a Big Four auditor, a typical Big Four auditor. Maybe I'm stereotyping from the Big Four, yeah.
No, you're not. You're not stereotyping at all. I actually am a PwC alumni myself, so I jumped from the Big Four over to Count on Sheet. And yeah, that's a very easy question to ask. And the reason being is that we are often delivering good news to clients, and we have a lot of satisfied clients who are very happy with the savings they're getting. And more often than not, I get to deliver good news more so than bad news. And it's always more fun to play good cop. So, as an auditor, I was on the other side of that, breaking bad news, people not wanting to talk to us. And now it feels like I'm on the complete other side of the spectrum where we have a lot of happy customers, a lot of smiling faces, and it feels like we're actually bringing a value add to them. So, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here doing it.
Yes, I think for anyone in the space itself, bringing good news to the clients regularly, especially like something as complicated as crypto taxes. You know, this is really amazing, and it solves the problem, and then they become recurring clients. Yeah. So
Exactly.
your firm itself, accountantships, they don't do they don't do counting books, so they do taxes only currently.
We do bookkeeping for entities, businesses that do hold crypto. We'll do their monthly bookkeeping. But where we've seen an explosion in our business this year is on the individual side. People that have been trading since 2013, 2014, dating back to the Mt. Gox bankruptcy, who never reported taxes because at the time they didn't have to. And now the IRS is coming forward and say, hey, what you need to pay up, and they have no idea what they're doing. I mean, these are documents that date back 10 plus years. And those are the clients we have found to be, a really good business partner of ours, if you will, that need help getting backtracked on 10 years of taxes, all sorts of complexities, navigating through bankruptcies like Celsius, stuff that gets really complicated. So we've become experts in our field and been able to serve a very niche clientele. But we found that what we do is very necessary, and we find we're good at what we do. So we're kind of at a happy place right now.
Thank you. Thank you, James. Any last word?
Hmm. No, just for anybody that's listening. I mean, individual taxation and any needs, we're here from you. We love what we do. We're located in San Diego and sunny California. So if you need anything, I mean, feel free to reach out. I do 20-minute consults all day long, and yeah.
Thank you, James, for sharing your precious wisdom. And also, I think through this conversation, James has brought out a lot of wins and also a lot of the pain points of crypto tax investors or crypto tax holders as a whole. So yeah, if you guys need to reach out to James, please reach out. I will leave his contact in the box below. Yeah, and other than that, if you enjoy the Web3 Accountant Radio, please subscribe. Thank you.